Vaccination has always made me feel safe. Knowing there are vaccines to protect us from diseases like malaria, the flu, that's been especially encouraging. In recent years, we've really seen the positive impact of vaccines, especially with the COVID-19 pandemic, where vaccinations played a key role in protecting communities and saving lives globally.
My husband, when he was 5 years old, he contracted mumps and he went deaf in his right ear. At that time, we had no vaccine for the mumps. But now, because of vaccine, our cases in Canada of mumps have decreased by 99%.
My aunt, who's my dad's sister, has been affected by polio, following a lack of vaccination. She has no use of her legs, has minimal use of her hands. She has always wanted to teach and pursue further education and do so much more with her gifts, but she won't be able to because she was not able to be vaccinated.
I'm fortunate to have benefited from childhood immunizations, and my daughter will benefit from a vaccine I didn't receive as a child, the vaccine against HPV to prevent cervical cancer.
We saw what happened in Canada when we were able to eradicate polio, how it was a game changer for children in this country and families, improved life for so many years, and we know that that's what we need to do with a strong investment in Gavi for children around the world.
I clearly remember the morning I woke up and I couldn't lift my head off the pillow. So I called out to my parents and they immediately came, of course, and got ready to drive the 100 miles to Winnipeg to the polio hospital. And, my father had to carry me. There was no way I could walk at all.
I grew up in a racialized society and it was segregated. My earliest memories of receiving vaccines was at Russell School in Kwekwe. It was set up for Indians and coloureds, basically for non-white children. And our nurses would come in and they would vaccinate us against measles, mumps and rubella.
While my family in Canada had easy access to healthcare, my grandparents back in Vietnam weren't as fortunate. And I remember calling them and hearing about their struggles that they faced just to access basic healthcare needs.
It is not fair how only people like me get to enjoy the luxury of vaccinations. What about the lives of the hundreds of millions all around the world that aren't given this luxury?
I believe Canada can do more by funding and investing in programs, initiatives that are doing so much and helping save so many lives.
Prime Minister Trudeau.
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 Canada must invest in Gavi
To save millions of children for our future.